Good evening, good morning. Welcome, welcome, Opulence Nation.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, Rokia, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yay, amazing. Welcome. I think you joined the night I was there in Ottawa.
Just a few days before.
Okay.
Yes,
That's how I
June.
remember. Amazing. Well, it's great to see another powerhouse join our organization and be hosting. So welcome.
Thank you. My first night, so hopefully it's gonna be a great night.
Absolutely. I have no doubt you got this.
Yeah, I don't see David yet, but
Nope.
soon
Tonight
we'll.
is going to be actually myself based on the call that we're doing tonight. So,
Okay.
for the 4 weeks, our business is different types of training. So, I'm very, very excited because tonight is going to be a special night. Every week, we have a different type of training. And tonight, we're going to talk about tools and systems and how to incorporate them into your business. So, you guys have me for the night, and I'll be training you. And I'm super, super excited.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Okay, that's just you. Perfect,
Yes,
perfect,
tonight
Sana.
we'll be building your business with our products and tools and really the how to's because I think having great products is important.
Yes,
But of course, the how to's are just as important as well. So,
yes.
absolutely.
Correct. Okay. So now, so let me just introduce you before you start your call. All right. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We're going to start. It's exactly 8:02. We don't want to waste any minutes. Our Sanaz have amazing news for us. So let's start with the call. So I'm just going to read a quick bio of Sanaz, our SVP. So in her late 20s, Sanaz made a big decision to venture into direct sell industry. With her strong work ethic and determination and unparalleled skills, she rose to become the top producer, quickly gained recognition for her exceptional performance. Her influence and impact in the direct sale marketing field have earned her widespread recognitions. She was honored at the Luxury Design of the Year by Viva International and celebrated in the esteemed Oprah Winfrey magazine and much more. At Opulence Global, Sanas oversees distribution, manufacture, international negotiation, and all global operation. Her ability to inspire others in health, beauty, and the fashion sector is nothing short of remarkable. Sanas takes great pride in mentoring entrepreneurs, and her visionary approach and mentorship have empowered countless individuals to achieve their own success stories. As an innovator in this industry, Sanas Human continues to set new benchmark and inspire others to strive for greatness, and her unwavering dedication, unmatched talent, and relentless pursuit of excellence make her a true icon of the world of business and entrepreneurship as well. So, Sanas, my dear, welcome, welcome. Let's start the call. I'm so excited. It's going to be a great night.
Indeed. Welcome, Opulence Nation. Thank you, Rakia, for that kind introduction. Great job. Well done.
Mhm.
Good night, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. I am so excited to be on tonight because, I think a lot of times we make the pivotal decision to join an organization, to build a business, to be able to, grow and be an entrepreneur. So, every week for 2025, we've actually updated our calendars. We just did a soft launch of it and we had phenomenal, phenomenal feedback about a week of, the products, the training, the health, the beauty, the fashion. And I'm just going to say hello to everybody. I see so many of your messages coming through. So I want to take the time to acknowledge all of you. Diane, Amarjeet, Tim, of course, my sister Ifra. You guys rocked in Ottawa and Montreal. I saw Nora and Paul. We got Jocelyn. Oh my goodness, we got Jocelyn. Hello, hello. I haven't seen you for a bit. We got Sunny. Hello, Sunny. We got Rico from Philippines. Amazing. Of course, Diane Cousins, Mavis, my amazing, amazing, beautiful Mavis. We got Heraclim, amazing. And of course, oh girl, I have missed you, Mary Claire from Quebec. We got Winnipeg, Shauna Ballas, welcome, 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 darling. And we got, of course, Sherry Zhao from California. Carolyn Chung, girl, where have you been? Missed you. Amilda, I mean, I missed everyone. Khanat, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, darling. Nataman, oh, amazing. Swadika. And good evening to Henry. Oh, you are back from Asia. We missed you having you in Toronto. And Nataman, of course, Karen Henry. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? And Joy Richards, amazing. Bring in Australia. I love that. Charlene, my girl from the Caribbean. Of course, Ja. Hello, hello. Swadika. Dominica. We got in the house. Amazing. London, Ontario, representing, of course, always London is strong. Samira, hello, hello from Toronto. And who else we got? Kelly, hello, darling. And Nataman says, good evening, everyone. Annie from Montreal, congratulations. You guys rocked Montreal. I love it, being loud. Diane, Sandra, bonsoir. Comment ça va? Naima, I saw your new boots, girl. You're rocking the fashion. I love it. I think Sandra by far has become like the monogram queen, like literally the monogram queen. Hello, Marine from Trinidad Tobago. Jansen from Thailand. Swadika and Sandra. Yes, yes, you are. You are. All right. And if I didn't get a chance to say hi to you, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you are all doing absolutely amazing. I am so, so excited to be on. Let me just put my phone on silent. Let me just get focused here. And let's get our call started. All right. So I hope everyone is absolutely doing fabulous. I hope you are all amazing. First of all, I want to congratulate Ottawa team. Congratulations on putting on a yet another phenomenal event. I love Ottawa team is always looking for that next event. And I got to tell you, events will build your business. Events will build your paycheck. Events are a time for you to be with people one on one and be able to connect with people, be able to rejuvenate yourself. And a lot of times in business, we basically think we're doing all the right things until we go to and surround ourselves around entrepreneurs and be able to connect and be able to see what they're doing. And I got to tell you, one of the biggest pitfalls, I'm going to talk a little bit about pitfalls. I'm going to start the call with that. One of the pitfalls that a lot of entrepreneurs have is they grow out of their student genes. I'm going to call it that. They're going to grow out of their student genes. And that basically means that they are scared or they're too good or they've outgrown going out and doing basic, simple events. And I got to tell you all, the moment that you stop doing events one on one, the moment that you stop going out there and connecting with people one on one, your business will stop growing. Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw on my social media this past weekend. Yesterday, I was at a bridal show and I'm your senior vice president. I am not a distributor. I am not out there to recruit. I am not out there. Well, I do recruit, but I pass the lead on. But even going to a bridal show for me, I went back. You know why? Because the fashion is how we started this business. And I've been screaming at the mountaintop saying, go and do trade shows. Go out there and build a business. And I got to share with all of you. I'm going to share with you what happened. If you haven't gone to see our social, go on our Instagram, go and see it, because one of the key factors of this show that we did was not to represent the health or the beauty, but to represent the fashion. And I basically was there showcasing our FERI designer lines. I only showcase FERI. I got to tell you, I showcased our shoes. I showcased our jewelry. I wore the pieces. I wore our shoes from beginning to end. I basically talked to everybody that came, everyone that popped by our booth. It was not about winning anything, but we did, of course, have our raffles because I always love to do raffles. But I gained so many leads, and I took today to organize myself, and our team is going to call them tomorrow, and our team is going to email them tomorrow. So I think what's really important, that's really, really, I want to emphasize for all of you to do, is that new blood is the lifeblood of your organization. What that means is that if you're not talking to new people, if you are not talking to 100 people to get 80 no's, to get 20 yeses to see your presentation, your business will never grow. Yeah. We're not here to just sell products. We're here to sell products. We're here to sell a business. So we've been able to develop some great tools for all of you. So I'm going to talk about some of those tools tonight. So you all know that David has done a great job. He's really done a lot of the write-ups for this amazing Safe Home Revolution booklet. We've been putting this out there. It's been translated in other materials. We have our Fountain of Life. Now we're going to be launching our catalog. And so what's really important is that you got to make sure that you are getting your links and prints. You got to make sure that you are emphasizing what you do. If you're not loud, if people don't know what you do, how do you expect for them to join you? And I got to tell you, on Saturday night, I was at a party. And naturally, when you do that, when you're constantly being loud, when you're constantly, by the way, loud doesn't mean go and do a video like I do. I do a lot of videos, and I do those videos for you guys to share. Our CEO does video, other distributors do video. Share each other's videos. One of the reasons that we do videos is to help you to go out there to promote your business. We build campaigns in our marketing team so that you can go out there and promote them. But if you're not comfortable to stand in front of a camera and do a video, well, don't worry. Just post at least your item, post your brochures, post, the campaigns. Tell everybody, contact me to find out more information. Don't just give all the information to them online. Let them contact you. Let them reach out to you. Let them ask you more about what you do, because again, you want to create curiosity. So I want to also talk a little bit about this tonight. Sorry about that. I want to talk a little bit about the curiosity that you build on social media. Social media, that's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, everything that you do, every platform works in a very different way. Each and every single one of them works in a different way. So when you're building a campaign on social media, when you're promoting yourself on social media, it's about two things: about building a community, and that means like-minded entrepreneurs that are going to gravitate towards you. So for example, I have a personal Instagram. I barely use my personal Instagram. My personal Instagram is literally for my family and my very close friends. Then I have like a business page, which is open, which I share a lot of my personal stuff on there. I share my parties, I share my events, I share my business. I get people that connect with me from a community perspective. And it focuses on what I want to build. And I have lots of people that reach out to me and they say, I love your vibe. I love your energy. I love what you stand for. I love the things that you do. And that is how I connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs. That is how I generate leads. People see the action. For example, one of our very good friends that we basically have our social life with. Ramin, our CEO, is very good friends with this gentleman. His wife is a very good friend of mine. I've always talked to them about the business. And we were at an event. Actually, Renee Liao was there, LD4. And guess what? Renee sponsored them. Renee has been selling FOL to this gentleman forever and signed him up as signed him up. And now he's got his products, and his wife is absolutely amazing. His wife worked at Holt Renfrew for many years. Renee's like LADE. Yes. We know, Renee. We know you go to the top. Only the top for you. Only the Dom Perignon for you. He's like, just saying yes. And so one of the things that they do is that every time they would see us, they would always see us wearing our shoes, our jewelry, our handbags. And so his wife is like, I'm really not into the health stuff. I really want to focus on the fashion. So she's in love with the bag. She actually dropped by and saw all of our jewelry. She was like, oh my God, because she's actually never seen our showroom that we're getting ready for all of you. And so, what I want to share with you is sometimes a lead takes time for it to generate through what you want. And it's not like you're going to talk to someone today and they're going to join you tomorrow. It takes time for leads. But that means that you got to use your product tools, which is your brochures, which is the social media, which is the new catalogs that we're going to be creating for you. And every single day, you should be doing an activity on your social media. Okay. So if someone brand new joins your organization, do a post, welcome them. If you're doing an activity where you sold a product with your customers, congratulate them, take a selfie with them and say, hey, I want to congratulate my new customer. They just bought these beautiful earrings. Hey, I just want to welcome my new customer. She just got our shampoo. Hey, get one of our testimonials, even share a testimonial. Go on Opulence Wellness. We have so much amazing stuff that you could share on Opulence Wellness. Every activity that you do should be showcased. And by the way, don't just focus on yourself. Focus on a community. Focus on your entrepreneurs because maybe someone doesn't connect with you, but they connect with somebody else's story. Maybe someone doesn't connect with what you constantly are sharing. So that's why you got to give new content all the time on social media. Does that make sense to you guys? Because, I found when I was at the show, I even had some, by the way, I actually had two previous distributors that I saw. And one of them said to me, I can't believe you guys are still going strong. And I was like, what did you think? And she's like, yeah, I know you guys are, your office is closed. You guys are moving to a new location. I just didn't know what you guys are up to. I'm like, this is what we're up to. And I'm like, you need to get your butt back. I'm like, how's your life doing? She's like, it's actually not been a good start. I'm actually, I'm not sure what to do this year. I'm like, we have a $99 renewal. Come back. And so she came up, she saw the jewelry, she saw the brochures, she saw the links and prints. And you know what? Shame on her upline because her upline really should have just followed up. All of you should be following up with your organization and saying, if you know someone that canceled or didn't renew or fell off the bandwagon or something, give them a call. Say, hey, did you know we have a $99 renewal promotion right now? You can come back. If someone is an orphan, like Ronan reached out to me the other day, he says, I have an orphan. It's like the upline of the upline of the upline is no longer there. Can we bring them back? I'm like, absolutely. Let's do what we need to do. There's a lot of people, by the way, looking for opportunities. Why not bring them back home? So we should do that campaign. Bring them back home. Hashtag bring them back home. And bringing them back home is really just connecting with people. And people are just looking for stability. Look, we're 20 years old. We're debt free. We are always growing. We're constantly evolving. We are constantly developing new products for all of you. When you come into your new showroom, you will not recognize it because it's all new products. Well, majority new products. I would say 50% is new, 50% is some of our classic items that we have. And then it's going to keep on evolving. And the other thing as well, you see our social media evolving. You see us evolving. You see we're bringing in collagen, Divine. What a life-changing product. How are you evolving? So the reason, again, we said tonight's training is supposed to be about your links, prints, how to utilize your business, how to utilize the tools with your business combined to build a business. How many of you, by the way, on this call have sent the new tour video to someone? How many of you have done that? If you've done it, type a yes, say, raise your hand as an emoji, not like literally raise your hand, like an as emoji, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I see the yeses, absolutely love it. Okay. And how many of you, after you send the video or watch the video with people, are you doing a follow-up? We are following up within a couple of hours because that's what you should do, by the way. I'm doing the work on the video. You should be. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All the yeses. So if you notice, we kept that video very generic, very clean, very easy to watch, very explanatory. Actually, I've got a lot of feedback from people telling me And by the way, your feedback does matter because, when I did like the first New Year's call, I had so many of you reaching out telling me how much you love the motivation and how I kicked your butt and you kind of got going for the new year. So your feedback matters. And, we want to hear your feedback, what you love to see. From your feedback, we were able to split up the product training, not to only be product training, but also motivation training, to be the tools training like we have tonight. So tonight I'm giving you the tools training. Next week it will be David and I, which will be, giving you full-fledged product training. Actually, next week we're going to be talking about collagen. So for all the collagen lovers, get ready because next week is going to be a collagen week. So one of the things that's really, really important is that you got to be consistent with following up after the tour. You got to be constantly sending the tour to new people. And that's one of the things, again, I'm going to go back to what I started with 15 minutes ago. The lifeline of your organization is the new blood. And, I'm going to get Renee to chime in here with me just for a minute. Rukia, can you just bring on Renee for me? I don't know if he's driving. I don't know if he's at tennis or if he's eating dinner. Um, but,
All right.
he's always somewhere at this time of night. I want to just get Renee to chime in with me here because I want to talk about a topic with him that, he's always been absolutely amazing at. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to
Okay.
just.
Okay, I'm looking for his name.
Yeah, no problem. So one of the things that we're gonna do is I want to talk about with Renee as well. One of the key factors, and Renee, if you're there, you can just raise your hand as well, and we can definitely get you connected as well. So one of the things that I wanted to bring Renee on is about the duplication aspect of the tour because I know that for Renee, once he does the tour, once that video recording is done, guess what he's doing? He is actually sitting down with someone and doing that one-on-one compensation plan training. So this is very, very important to make sure that every single time that you send someone the, of course, tour, the next thing that you do is right away go out there and to do the comp plan as well. So Renee, do I have you on there?
He should be on.
Hello, Sanaz. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much.
Hello, Renee. I'm like, Renee's either driving, eating, or doing something.
You actually call me, yes, red-handed. I'm actually just having dinner. My kids had their tennis, of course, till about 7:30. So we're actually eating.
See what I
And
said?
yeah, but you know what? Thank you so much for actually. I did want to share about this too because really, with duplication, one of the things that really exploded us during the COVID times, if you recall that, Sanaz, was actually using the recorded presentations, or also, right now, actually, after this call is done at 9 p.m., both LD4 Ifra and LD4 Reza and LD4 Renee and myself will be doing starting.
I love how you introduce yourself, LD4
you
Renee.
know, I'm a lifestyle director for here. Just saying. But the three of us will actually every single Monday night be doing the actual presentation. So one of the things about duplication is and we trained this at the boot camp in Ottawa with an amazing boot camp. Just I mean, with people launching everywhere, was that if you're brand new, you don't have to become an expert in the beginning. Just leverage the recorded presentations. Leverage these live tours that are available to all of you. You're gonna have me, Reza, and Ifra live every single week on Monday nights. To do the presentation and also answer questions as well too, right? And it's just really important because you want to have speed, you want to have duplication, and it's also a great way to learn how to do the presentation by hearing others presenting it many, many times. When I first got started, the same thing, I brought in all my guests, to the head office. And I recall this as, you were actually the presenter back then when I first got started. And I actually recall just, for 2 weeks, all I did was just bring people in, using the tools, which is the company presentation. And you know what? One day, I walked into the office. I recall that I had my Starbucks ready for me and my guests. I sat down in my usual seat where I always sit down. And of course, our SVP walks into the room and she's like, "Hey, Renee, how's it going?" I'm like, "Well, it's great. I got my coffee. I got my guest coming soon." And then Sanat says, "Well, great. You're up, Renee." And she's basically telling me that I was going to do the presentation. Now, of course, I was panicking, but you know what? That really got me into evolving as a person and maybe become much more successful. So while you do use the recorded presentation and you use the company tools and the live presentations for now, you want to have a goal of becoming a presenter because that will take you to the next level. It's going to enhance your business. And when your team sees you doing it, guess what's going to happen? Duplication, they're going to do it too. So, I don't want to talk for too long, but I definitely, what you do, your team does, right? And so the good news is what you do, your team does. The bad news is what you do, the team does as well too. And so again, so Nat, it's just so important that people do leverage the tools available right now to you guys. There's so many recorded presentations and live meetings every single week. And while you're using that, definitely learn to become your own presenter. So hope that helps, Nat. Thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Absolutely, Renee. Sorry, I put on myself on mute and I was trying to unmute myself. Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. And I think that's really, really one of the most basic things of sharing. And I love what you LD4s are doing. Of course, LD4 Renee Liao, LD4 Reza, Mesgarlou, and of course LD to Ifra. Son, I love, love, love that. Lead by example. And this is one thing that I love about, of course, our lifestyle director fours, Renee, Reza, Ifra. It's about they are always on the front line. They're always working. They're always showing you how they are there. And I think sponsorship is also really important because, a lot of times that people are wanting to build a business, they are selling product and sponsoring as well at the same time. And if you're not sponsoring and bringing new people into your business, if you're not bringing new leaders into your organization, your business, it will become stagnant. It will not grow. So it is vital and important to do that. Another feedback that I want to give each and every single one of you is that all of you should be recording your own tour video. And you got to make sure that by doing basically your own video, it's going to get you to step out of your comfort zone. Nothing great is in your comfort zone. If you want to grow, if you want to expand, if you want to break out of your cocoon, I use this analogy on my New Year's call. A butterfly struggles to get out of their cocoon. Go watch a video of how rough and tough it is to be able to come out of their cocoon. And in order to come out of that cocoon, you got to fight, and you got to, go through the hardship. And no one said that entrepreneurship was going to be easy. No one said that entrepreneurship and making a lot of money was going to come easy. So if you want something great, you got to work for it. If you want to become, financially free, you got to work for it. If you want to make a substantial amount of money, you got to work for it. If you want to become a better version of yourself, you got to work for it. Our CEO and I are constantly evolving and growing and educating. The reason, by the way, I did a show this past weekend is I wanted to refresh my memory of what it was like to do a show. And you know what? It was absolutely fantastic. I loved what I experienced. I loved what I learned. I loved the questions that a lot of people asked me. And those questions allowed for me to better understand our community. Actually, you know what? It was not even our community. That's the wrong word. It was to better understand what customers are inquiring and asking for. And so through that, I'm going to create a lot of great new tools for each and every single one of you this year. And again, it's about learning and all of you, by the way, should be doing the same thing. If all of you are going out there and you think that something could be instrumental for your business, you should be creating it. You are the CEO of your own company. You should, if you need a tool, create it. If you think you could do something that's going to help you build your business, do it. If you're going to go do a trade show and you need some tools to build your trade show, you should do it. If you need a new banner, you don't need to wait for us to create everything for you. That's what being an entrepreneur is about. Our job is to give you the tools. Our job is to give you the business and the products. We've done that. Everything else is extra. I remember in my last company, which was, I've been a part of two different direct sales company. One was my previous company, which was an amazing stepping stone for me to learn a lot about what I know about the direct sales industry. And my second company is here. I have never jumped around. I have never tried to go hop around to try to see if I can make quick money here or there. I've always been focused and committed to building one business and to being able to grow this amazing business. And I got to share with all of you, this was the catalog that I actually put together. Can you guys see it? Sorry, I'm working from my phone tonight because my mouse went kaput. Do you guys love the front cover of this? Isn't this gorgeous? So this is what we created. And you guys want to see the back? So it was a bridal show. So my focus was bridal. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta remove my I don't even know how to do this. Screen. See? I learned from you guys too. Background effects. Here we go. None. Oh, I feel alive. I keep on wanting to share this with you guys. Okay, so that's the front cover. Now I don't have to worry anymore. Okay. And this is the back. So we have our beautiful FERI mosh and our watch. And then I didn't do this for you guys, but I can. If you guys want, I can release it for you guys, take advantage of too. Do you guys love this new catalog? Yes, beautiful. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Yes, everyone's loving it, loving it, loving it. Featuring FERI. Featuring FERI. Again, our photo shoots, our campaigns. It's not a very big catalog. It's very, very simple, but it just tells you a little bit about what everything is about. Love it, right? Simple prints, tools, and of course, it's all the same size as the Safe Home Revolution. And so these are sort of the things that we are working on in order to give you all the great tools. So I actually put this catalog together from already what's online. Well, this one was for my own wedding. I kind of used that for my wedding. But basically what I did is I just put a catalog together very quickly. And guess what? Everybody was like fighting for this thing. And when you scan the QR code, guess where it goes to? Designer Mall. Because obviously I'm not selling to anybody over there. So I redirect them. It's just about branding. It's about getting the name out. The only reason I was there was branding purposes. And then all the leads that comes through, we're going to basically filter them out and push them through and stuff like that. And the people that are very, very focused on fashion, you're going to see your profits because the fashion profits are so, so big. So if you're a brand new distributor and you've never sold a fashion item, it's pretty big. So we, Renee Liao, our LD4, Reza Mesgarlou, our LD4, they hit their first million based on fashion, not FOL, not shampoo, not toothpaste, even though those things are amazing. And those are our fantastic products. I mean, you guys can all see my hair tonight. The volume, the shine, the va-va-voom of my hair. My hair did not look like this, people. My hair was fried. It was dead. It was blonde. It was short. It wouldn't grow. So, and when people say, oh my God, I love your hair, I talk about shampoo. When people say, oh my God, you got great skin, I talk about our skincare. You all need to do the same thing. Well, for my sister like Ifra and Rakia, you can't talk about your hair, but you can talk about my hair. So again, I want to teach you that's called third party credibility. My sisters that are wearing hijab cannot show their hair, right? But they can talk about, I want to show you, you know, our senior vice president's hair. This was her before, this was her after. How many of you have seen my weight loss? You don't want to talk about yours? I don't care. Talk about mine. You want to talk about skin? You don't want to talk about yours? Talk about mine. Or you don't want to talk about me? Find someone else's testimonial and use that third party credibility. So these are the ways that you're able to use your links and prints. You want to talk about your tools. You want to talk about your catalogs. You want to talk about trade shows. You want to talk about jewelry. You want to talk about watches. You want to wear your shoes. You want to be a product of the product from head to toe. So these are some of the most basic things. I'm sorry that I'm reiterating on tonight's call, but sometimes we forget. We forget the most basic things to do. When someone says to me, I love your earrings, I say it's from my own company. I get paid to wear this. And they say, you get paid to wear that? I say, yeah. So yesterday at this bridal event, I had many brides, obviously, that were interested in the jewelry. But guess what? There was a lot of young couples out there. And I was like, are you open to opportunities? And they were like, some of them are like, no, because we were too young. And some of them were like, in what industry? And I was like, in the fashion industry. They're like, jewelry industry. I'm like, no, fashion industry. We do jewelry, we do shoes, we do bags. Look at all these products. And they would be like, yeah. And I would say, if you're interested, make sure in your survey you tick off that you're interested. So we did lead generation while we were there, even though we were just showcasing products, even though we were just doing it for branding purposes. So I wanted to share all with all of you. Take some time this month to go and book your first show. I know many of you do the National Women's Show. You want to make sure that you are constantly, and by the way, it doesn't have to be big. When I was in the industry as a distributor, I used to do shows. I used to get booths for $100. And guess what everybody is looking for Valentine's Day? What are they looking for? Can you guys put in the message box for me? What are people looking for Valentine's Day? Yes, gifts. You think they're going to buy each other a supplement or they're going to buy each other jewelry? Thank you, Monica. Jewelry. Of course. People want gifts that they're okay, for gentlemen, just a note. For Valentine's, we want jewelry, okay? We like jewelry. We like bling. Yes, Monica, show people you care. Absolutely. Spuck. So, do you think if you go out there right now, this upcoming weekend, as soon as this upcoming weekend, you book yourself a show for Valentine's Day, you pick up some earrings, bracelets, jewelry pieces, maybe a handbag, a couple of shoes. You remember those Opulence points? Do you think that if you set up a booth somewhere, you could sell some product? The answer is absolutely. So get out there, do it. Don't keep on waiting. Oh, I don't have enough time. Make it happen. You don't even know how fast I actually put the show together. And guess what? Guess how many people set it up? Me, myself, and I. You know why? I wanted to feel every part of the setting up. And that includes packing it, transporting it, and setting it up. Because I wanted to see what tools were needed. Well, of course, my staff at the office, like Maria and Khadija, helped me put it all together. But I'm talking about the setup at the show. Why? Because I wanted to feel like what was needed. You don't need a lot. You don't need 100 pieces. I only had 50 pieces at the show. That's it. I had 50 pieces. And that was like everything. That was like shoes, bags, earrings, bracelets, rings. So if I had like a piece that was a necklace, earring, and a necklace, a ring, and an earring, and a bracelet, that was 4 pieces. That's it. So really, if you think about, if I had 10 full sets, that would have been 40 pieces on their own. It's not a lot. So all of you need to do the same thing. You need to get some pieces. You still have some Opulence points. If you're renewed, you still have access to it. By the way, the Forensic Networker Seminar is when I'm going to launch our new VIP program. If you have not bought your ticket, go online and buy your ticket. If you have not got your team together to be at this forensic event, it will change your life. It will change your business. Every single time that people go through the forensic networker training, their mind goes to a different level. They're like, oh my God, all the things that I didn't know. And I'm like, yep. They wake up. It's a checkup from the neck up, I got to tell you. So I don't care what you got to do. You get yourself at that forensic event. You got to be there. If all of you guys pull up in a car, drive, fly, take a boat, take a goat, I don't care what you do. Just get yourself to Toronto. Literally, get yourself to Toronto. It will be an amazing, amazing event. I'm going to be launching lots of new tools like this. I'm going to be giving you new catalogs. I'm going to be giving you our product university. We're going to be launching lots of little things that I can't share all of them with you, but we're just getting them ready. The forensic training will be intense. It will awaken your soul. It will give you all of the insight of why maybe your business is not where it needs to be, or your business is where it is because of what you are doing or not doing. Because many of you are having great success. Many of you are growing, you're recruiting. You know, I always admire Renee. I always admire Henry. Every single week, there is not a week that goes by that these gentlemen don't have. And I mean, there's a lot more people. I'm just kind of the two that comes to mind right away. Constantly sponsoring new people, constantly bringing in new blood, constantly being active. In the past little while, I've seen Annie from Montreal rocking. I love her socials. I love what she's doing. She is always on top of her game. She's now become consistent. And so we have a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen, for 2025. It's going to be a great, great year. 2025 is going to have a lot of new tools. It's going to teach you a lot of the infrastructure of the how-tos to build your business, because I feel like all of you have become really great product experts. I think you all know a lot about our health. We're going to focus a lot about Divine, Collagen, FOL, the trio, how they all work together, the trio of health. And then we're going to teach you a lot about our fashion, new fashion catalogs. Now, I want to have a little vote tonight. I need your help. Are you guys ready to help me out with something? I need to know from all of you. Let me see if I can do it on here, or, oh, I can do it here. Okay. Let me see, create. Okay, just bear with me for a second. I want to know, actually, you know what? Don't worry about it. I was gonna actually run the poll right on the call, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually ask all of you, and then I'll go back and I'll read all of the comments afterwards. Oh, if we are putting a fashion catalog, because this one is like a little, I think it's like 8 or 10 pages. How many of you would be interested in actually purchasing a physical copy versus a digital copy? So if it's digital, please put digital. If you like a print, please put print in the comments. Can you guys do that for me, please? So if it's a printed copy, put print. If it's digital you prefer, put digital. We're going to have digital regardless, but I just want to know, would you just use, because digital is how you go global, but I need to know, would you use, would you want the print as well, or would you just rather digital? If you put digital, don't put both. If you use digital, mostly just put digital. If you put print, then put print, because I just need to have a better idea. Regardless, if we end up doing print, based on the poll that we do tonight, we are going to be doing the digital regardless, because obviously once we do the printed version, we do the digital version. That way with the digital, you can, share it to someone. If you're in Australia, you can share it to, I don't know, Philippines. And if you're in Philippines, you can share it with the US. But the print is something that is more physical. You go drop it off, you go pick it up, you take your order on the spot. I'm going to be actually having also new order print forms that I'm going to be doing as well for all of you. So you could, do the old school way. For those of you that want it, of course, we have our app, we have our web, we have our stuff. So I want to see, let me see, digital. Okay, perfect. Digital, print. Okay, I have to actually properly go sit down and do the count between the digital and the print. Every vote counts. So if you didn't vote, if it doesn't come out, don't complain, because I need to know, would you rather have the print? Are you more sitting down with someone, going through the catalog and then taking the order on the spot? Or would you rather send someone digital and follow up, because both work in different ways? So digital or print. Okay, last chance. Digital or print, please let me know. Digital or print, let me know, please. I love it. Okay, I see all of you are. All right, so I want to answer a couple questions that you guys have. So Samira, can you please share how they can win these jewelries once they launch? Because I have new launchers that want to know. Sorry, can you clarify what do you mean by how they can buy the jewelry? The question came up, how do people buy these jewelries? By the way, thank you for all of you. If you're still voting, please do vote. If it's print or digital, every vote does make a difference. I think there was a question about how to give away jewelries, how they basically, how to give them away, if I understood properly. Can you please share how they can win these jewelries once they launch? Because I have new launchers that want to know. So when someone launches their business with Opulence, they can of course go into their back office and redeem the points either for fashion, beauty, or health. I'm going to answer it for that. I'm hoping that I understood your question. For giveaways, that means that if you're going to do a trade show for a giveaway, you either use your Opulence points if you've gained any, or you basically use your own shopping credits to basically promote some items for giveaways. So I hope that answers your question. That was the first part of the question. Second part of the question is, okay, that answers your question. Perfect. New launchers, can they buy packages from fashion? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think a lot of times people join and everyone is so focused on FOL and Divine that they forget that you can actually redeem much of your shopping credits for fashion. And by the way, I want to share with all of you, fashion is much more instant. Okay. Fashion is a lot more gratification comes instantly. Fashion is something that you wear, makes you feel good. Fashion is something that, right away people will notice your ring, they'll notice your watch, they'll notice your shoes, they'll notice your earrings. Where health, you have to sell them on the benefits of it. So I want to share with all of you, in all these years in the direct sales industry, we are the one and only that sells fashion, beauty, and health. You are the only distributor that sells fashion, health, and beauty. There's no company out there. There's many health companies. There's tons of health companies, and they come and go. There's many beauty companies, they do skincare. There's many companies that do hair. There's many companies that do this and that. And guess what? That's all they got. You have fashion, health, and beauty. You have all the sectors that you could really tap into. And if you are not capitalizing on all of it, you're literally leaving money on the table. That's why it's so important to make sure that when you get like your catalogs, you have your Safe Home Revolution catalogs, but guess what? You also have now, we're going to be incorporating fashion catalogs. So that way you can go out there and promote not just, skincare and beauty and health, but fashion as well, because it is a whole sector together that goes hand in hand together. So we're going to be doing a lot of how-tos for the product university that I'm putting together. The product universities are a lot of how to generate leads. I'm going to be giving you a lot of scripts on how to focus on, what to say to brand new partners, existing partners, old customers, new customers, when there's a new product launch, how to call back old customers to promote new product launches as well. So there's going to be a lot of really, really great training that I'm putting together. I know I've talked to you guys about the podcast. I'm going to be doing a lot of recording podcasts. So if you're at the gym, if you're driving, if you're on the road, if you're walking, hiking, running, doing whatever, there's going to be lots of podcasts that we're working on that's going to be released. So there's a lot of stuff that we're working behind the scenes. Again, we're doing a lot on our part. You got to make sure you get active and you do your part. If your paycheck is not where it wants to be, which means you need to put some effort into it. We have the opportunity of a lifetime. We have the compensation plan of a lifetime. Use it, milk it, enjoy it, win from it, gain from it, build from it. I can't stress to all of you how important it is for all of you to acknowledge how loud you have to be. People are watching you without you knowing it. And if you're not posting anything about your business, then people are not going to they're not going to engage with you. I went to a weekend I went to another one of my parties on the weekend, and there was a girl there. Her husband is a personal trainer. I introduced her to Fountain of Life many moons ago. I mean, when it launched. I shared the brochure with her. I talked to her about it. And she was like, no, I'm not interested. Thank you. I'm like, okay. So she's been seeing my posts. She's been seeing my posts. She's been seeing my posts because I'm constantly sharing about FOL. I'm constantly sharing about fashion. I'm constantly sharing about her everything. So at the party on Saturday, in the middle of all this, glitz and glam, she comes up to me. She's like, I want to buy a bottle of FOL, or I want to buy a bottle of that liquid you have. I'm like, liquid? What liquid? Sorry. And then she's like, that oil. And then I'm like, Fountain of Life. And then she's like, yes, that one. She didn't know what it was. She just knew it was like this oil. And so obviously she had seen something that engaged her. And then I said, sure. And she said, where do I buy it? And then I said, it's on our Opulence website. There's many distributors. You know what I did? I added her to the Fountain of Life testimonial, which is Fountain of Life and Divine Testimonial page. And I said, go and browse the activity there, find a representative that you feel comfortable with, and get someone to get it for you. So I passed the lead on to basically the testimonial page. So guess what? That was Saturday. Guess what I did today? Can anyone tell me what I did today? Yes, followed up. I followed up. I said, hi. Her name is FERI. Farnaz, we call her FERI. I said, were you able to find a rep? And she said, yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I guess whoever she connected with is going to deliver a bottle to her. Great. Enjoy your retail profit, whoever you are. That is how you go out there and you grow your business, by being loud. I swear, if I was a distributor, I would be your top retail person in this company, by the way, because I would be constantly selling product. I would be constantly recruiting. If I basically sell a product to you, I'm going to try to, if the person is good, if the person is worthwhile, I would try to convert them into a business partner. And by the way, I don't want to work with everyone either as a business partner. Don't misunderstand that everyone that is a customer of yours should be your business partner. A business partner is someone that you should gravitate towards, that you want to work with, that you're willing to support, that you're willing to work with, that you're going to be on the phone with, that you're going to do shows with, that you're going to go to events with, that you're going to collaborate with. And remember, your network becomes your net worth. So if you're surrounding yourself around a lot of phenomenal people, guess what's going to happen to your business? Your business is going to go up. But if you're not bringing anyone new into your business and you're not doing the steps that are necessary for your business, guess what? Your business is also not going to grow. This is not some magic pill where if you just come into the business is going to make you money. Any business requires effort. Any business requires love and attention and consistency. If you treat this business like a sometimes business, it's going to pay you like a sometime business. If you treat this business as a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat this business like a business, it will reward you and pay you like a business. If you treat it like a career, it will make you wealthy. If you treat it like a career, it will make you wealthy. You know what that means? That means you are on your business 24/7. That means when you are going out, you are always stacked with your brochures. You are always ready to talk to someone. You are always prospecting everyone that you come across. But if you're like, oh, I'm not going to do my business today, I'm off today. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. That is a sometimer. And enjoy what you make as a sometimer. But if you want to build this like an empire, if you want to build it as a career, that you're always on. And guess what? When you are always on, when you are always recruiting, when you are always sharing the product, when you are always giving testimonials to people, you are also going to get what? No's. When you are always on, if you rotate it, it also means the no's. And when you get a lot of no's and you rotate it the other way, what does it give you? It gets your business to be on. If you're not getting no's, your business will never grow. By the way, that's another little golden nugget for all of you. A lot of people think that their business, every single person that they speak to is going to say yes to you. Whoever told you that misled you. You're going to get a lot of no's, my dear. You're going to talk to a lot of people and they're not going to join you, or they're going to watch you, or they're going to wait. But they will eventually if you're loud enough, if you're consistent, if you're treating it like a career, if you're not being a celebrity and it's not too big for you to go out there and promote your business. People actually ask me on my social, they were like, oh my God, don't you have people to go to shows to do? I said, oh my God, yes. But guess what? I needed to be there so that I can see what we need as a company. I needed to see the tools that can help you build your business. Sometimes you need to be a soldier to be a general. You need to see what the challenges of your soldiers are so you can become a better general. And that is what I'm committed to being for each and every single one of you, to making the company better, to making the company stronger, to giving you the tools that you need, to give you all of the blessings, and most importantly, lead by example. And by leading by example, I'm hoping that it will inspire many of you to say, okay, I'm going to do the same thing our SVP just did. So we will be sharing more footage. Go on my social, go on the Opulence social, check out all the really cool things that we're doing. Be inspired by it. Go book a table. Gentlemen, book a table. Ladies, book a table. Get some of our jewelry. Redeem some of your points. Buy some of the beautiful jewelry. Buy some bling bling FERI. Make it exclusive. Make it gorgeous. You don't need a lot. You just need a nice little display. And then you can share with people that they can buy online. If there's a product that's not on the table, they can buy online and we can ship it. We can ship it right to their door. Remember that. You order it in bulk, get it to your door, and ship it to your customer. You could do that as well. Or you could set them up as a VIP in your back office and ship the product directly to your customer and enjoy your VIP profits. Right? So those are some of the things that I wanted to share with each and every single one of you. I hope tonight's call has inspired you for you to do more, become more, utilize the tools, be able to grow your network, be able to understand that you're going to go through a lot of no's to get a lot of the yeses. When you get a lot of no's, it's going to turn your business on for you to be able to expand and grow your network. When you're constantly out there, you're going to realize what your consumers and what your distributors are doing. Don't forget to follow up with your distributors that are active or inactive to bring them back. Remember the campaign, bring them back. Hashtag, by the way, that's a hashtag. And at the end of the day, understand that this is a business. It has highs, it has lows, it has good days, it has bad days. But most important thing is never giving up. Again, I want to reiterate, if you have not bought your forensic ticket, why not? You need to all be there. I look forward to, I know my Winnipeg girls are going to be here. I can't wait to squeeze them and see them. I know Ottawa team is going to be here. I know Montreal is going to be in the house. I know Niagara is going to be representing. But each and every single one of you, don't forget to get your forensic ticket. Don't forget, right after this call, our LD4s are going to be doing their tour. So again, if you have people, you should be on it. If you don't know how to present the tour, you should be on it to learn as well. And with that, I want to say to the billion, I'm going to pass it back to our host, to, of course, London's going to be there too. Beautiful. For our host to be able to close up the call for this evening. Thank you so much again, Rakia.
Thank you, SVP. Wow, what amazing call. You know what? While you were telling us this amazing information, I made two notes to do social media every single day and to share our showcase our activities. That's something that I have to work on. I do every few days, but doing every day will level up my work to reach that, financial freedom that we're all looking for, right? 6 figure, 7 figure income for sure. The other one is follow up. Yeah, we get a little bit lazy. You introduce somebody and you forget them for weeks, right? That's
Yeah.
something that I have to work out as well. So thank you, SVP. That was amazing call.
Amazing. I love those, by the way, the golden nuggets that you got, those pointers. And you know what I find is that every call, something resonates with anyone. So it's
Mhm.
really, really important to just make sure that whatever that resonates with you is what you write down and then shared with your team as well. That's why it's so important for everyone to be on these calls every single week.
Yes, so thank you, SVP. It was amazing call. It's my first time doing a host. I'm honored to be your host. Hopefully, I see you next Monday. I will be here for the next 2 weeks to host. So thank you so much, SVP, and thank you all, Opulence Nation, for tuning in. It was a great opportunity, great session. I hope what SVP told us we can level up and take that into action. Not just listening, but actually taking action. I wrote my notes, so hopefully next Monday is going to be a better week for us. Okay,
I love
so
it. You are a phenomenal host. You are such a natural. You have the most perfect smile, by the way. Just want to
thank
say
you.
that. And one thing, one last note I'm going to get you to write. Your notes are uncashed checks because every single time that you write a note, you go back to it and it reminds you of the things that you need to do in your business. Not your nose, your notes, by the way, people.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Thank you, SVP. Yes,
Amazing. All right. I know you guys have a tour. Go and have an amazing, amazing time. You are
yes.
such an inspiration for so many. Proud of you. Keep up the great work. And with that, to the billion. See you all
To the
next time.
billion. Good night. Good morning. Good evening. See you tomorrow. To the billion.